All right, welcome back. This is So Simple, Simple, a podcast where clarity means depth. And your host, Simple. Every week, we cut through the noise to unpack key issues in education and politics, one thoughtful conversation at a time. Whether you are an educator, policymaker, student, or simply curious, this is where we bring you facts, perspective, and context. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let me say something that will make many Igbos angry. But hear me out before you click away. With Nigeria's current political structure, an Igbo presidency is never happening. Not because Igbos aren't capable, but because the system is built against them. And the community own ego even makes it worse. In this video, I will show you the exact barrier from party zoning to party tactics and why Igbo leaders keep sabotaging themselves. In this video, I have illustrated 4 barriers. The reason Igbo presidency is impossible. And I've given the possible bet for an Igbo presidency to be possible. Please stick with me. You might not agree, but you will understand the ugly truth. Do not see my voice as being harsh in this video. I am not trying to belittle the Igbo race. No, not at all. But just bear with me and you will see the truth, the ugly truth unfold. I know many will argue, but you will ask yourself, for how many years now, what is the position of an Igbo man? Is the Igbo not coexisting with others? The answer is unequivocally yes. Igbo can coexist with anybody more than every other tribe in Nigeria. So rich, where you have the most prominent men, but still yet, economic gurus, but still yet, they cannot transform or translate this brain to this position of presidency. Why is it difficult? Why is it that an Igbo man has never been a leader of this country through democratic system? I know many will argue that the first president of this country was an Igbo man, the late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. But also, you will understand that he was never the number one. The system of government that time, the power was vested on the prime minister. He is more or less a vice to the prime minister. This made me to ask, number one position, why can't an Igbo man be in that position? Please stay tuned and let's unfold this ugly truth together. An Igbo man cannot be a president of Nigeria. For an Igbo man to be a president of Nigeria, there must be some factors that will play in. For an Igbo cannot be the president of Nigeria except act of pity. Just read my lips. I said an Igbo cannot be the president of Nigeria except out of pity. What I mean, where some certain group, or let's say some certain ethnic group, form alliance with Igbos before Igbo can be president of this country. the system have already set it in the way that Igbo cannot be the president of this country. Not by other tribes, but by Igbos themselves. All right, in today's topic, we have 5 key points here to discuss for those that care to listen. First, we'll be talking about how Igbos are being perceived by others. Second, we'll be talking about Igbos, the most hated. Third, we'll be talking about who is Igbo to other 2 major groups in Nigeria. Fourth, we'll be talking about Igbo's best chance of becoming a president of Nigeria. Then, the final but not the least, my advice to Igbo. All right, welcome back. For Igbo to be the president of this country, Nigeria, they must have the most credible personality, the most cleanest. When I say cleanest, I mean the political cleanest. Someone who is not dirty in politics. Someone who has not saw his or her reputation. That is the only time. And even with this person, they still cannot be the president of Nigeria, except out of pity. But before they can ascend that throne, they must pass that first phase of having a credible and cleanest politician before they can attain that particular position. That is their first prerequisite. Our first listed point here today is how is Igbo being perceived in this country, Nigeria? Igbos are perceived as the most liberal state in Nigeria, the most democratic state in Nigeria. Igbos are well hated in Nigeria, not because they've done anything very wrong for the other tribes to hate Igbos. Igbos are the most hated because of success. Just like they said, success brings enemy. It brings a lot of enviness. Again, Igbos are hated because of pride. Igbos have a lot of pride in them. And a pride man will always be hated. Igbos are hated because of ego. You will say the most rule-based, the tribalized, the most democratic state in Nigeria should be loved more. But why are they the most hated? Igbos are ready to live in any condition, anywhere, with anybody, with any tribe. They are easily to coexist with. But why are they the most hated? But they are still the most hated because of their pride and their success. Now, our second point again. The major problem of Igbo is Igbo. Igbo are the problem of Igbo. Igbo lack of love for Igbo. They say charity begins at home. You can never love that side if you don't love yourself inside. Igbo lack of love for Igbo have deprived Igbo political position. Hausa and Yoruba compete for the first position. They compete for the first class citizenship in the country, while Igbo is being relegated, or rather, should I say, being left with the position of second class, and they are not debating it. And they say power is not a la carte. If you want a position, you fight for a position. They don't give you a position. But it is too late for Igbos now. The only chance they have is from this advice. Maybe Another point here is, who is Igbo to the other two major states in Nigeria? Yoruba sees Igbos as egocentric and has no position for you as an Igbo. They only coexist with you or coexisting with you because of what they are getting from the Igbos. You go out to work and they collect the proceeds from you. That is what the Yoruba perceive you as. Yoruba is not fearing you, Igbo. Yoruba is not seeing you as important as anything. The only thing that Yoruba care about you, Igbo, is money. What they can get from you, what they can use you to build. They use you to develop their place. That is only what Yoruba sees you as. Hausa did not love your money. They did not value your money. They only value the value you bring to their place. They don't value your money. They rather give you than taking from you. So, these two major tribes, Igbo has this resentment for North just because of the civil war. One would say among these two major groups, the Yoruba will be the one loving Igbo. That Yoruba will be the one loving Igbo the more. But I bet you the reverse is the case. Hausa doesn't care about the war that Igbo had with Nigeria. They only care of consolidating with the power, being the leader of the country, because that is their only leverage. But Yoruba doesn't care about you, Igbos. They don't love you. They only love your money, what they can get from you. I'm not saying that all Yoruba, that Yoruba entirely does not have soft heart for Igbo. Yes, you live in their place. But if they are not taking what you are taking from you, you cannot stay in peace with them. My last point and the advice, before Igbo can be the president of the country called Nigeria, it must come from out of pity, from the north, not from the south, not from Yoruba, but from the north, the Hausas. They are the only bet and the best chance for an Igbo to be the president of the country. So, to you Igbos, you either form an alliance with the North if you want to be president of the country called Nigeria. But if you cannot, you will never be the president of Nigeria, being together with this Nigeria. Unless tomorrow there is a miracle, Igbos, the Nigeria state disintegrates. But with the system in place and how Igbos are rooted and cultured, with the egocentric nature of Igbo man, with the pride of an Igbo man, with the hate of Igbo to Igbo, Igbo will never be president of Nigeria. The only chance that an Igbo can be president of Nigeria is forming an alliance with North. Out of pity from the North is what will give Igbo the seat of presidency in Nigeria. This is not prophecy, it's the clarity. I'm not saying this. I know people will come out and begin to banter. People will come out to dispute this. But the only position you have occupied as the first president of this country is ceremonial. This man Nnamdi Azikiwe. He has been there as a ceremonial president. He has no say. He cannot give order. And then just go through all the countries that are practicing this system of president and prime minister, and you see if the president have any say or gives order. The only person that gives order is this man, the prime minister. For you to be leaning on that pride that you are the first president of this country, you are only mere ceremonial president. You are not the president of the country. You are not the head. If they turn the system of government to what we used to have during Zik, you will see that now the Hausa and the Yoruba will now occupy that position and now relinquish the presidency to Igbo. So for you to be the top one, number one, even for a season, you must form an alliance with the North, not Yoruba. This is the truth and the clarity. Now is your best chance. Now that you have the credible and the most cleanest politician in the country, the only thing that is left for you is to form an alliance with the North. Out of pity from the North will give you the position. All right. Just like I said, my voice might be harsh. My modus might not be favorable to some people, but I'm trying to unveil the ugly truth. We have to bear with me. Do not see this video as being harsh on one ethnic group or trying to condemn one group or the other. No. We are all Nigerian and we have been here for long, coexisting with each other. And we might be here for more years to come. So we are trying to bring out some points that will either hurt you and lead you to change, or that will either hurt you and you swallow that bitterness. That is the truth about this video. I'm not making this video to cajole the Igbos. I'm not making this video to cajole the Yorubas. I'm not making this video to cajole the Hausa or any other minority. We are all Nigerian. I'm trying to unfold the ugly truth, what has been happening, and how the scorecard has been playing. With all my points and solution, I will ask you viewers, both those that have been pained with the way and manner that I presented this topic. My question is, where do you think the Igbos has gone wrong? Where do you think that the Nigerian system has set against the Igbo? What do you think is the Igbo barrier? How can the Nigerian system integrate the Igbo to participate favorably, just like other? Do you think I'm being so harsh on the Igbos? Do you think I was wrong in my assessment of Yoruba to Igbo? Was I trying to favor the Hausas, or is it the plain truth? I am a single individual. I cannot live everywhere. I am saying based on the experience. My interaction with these groups has given me the lead way to know who and who plays which role in each other's well-being. I would like us to comment on this video. Let us discuss more. If there is any way we think we can expand it, let's expand the topic. And if there is anything you think I said wrong, Please forgive me and let us find a way. If I have touched your area and you believe what I said there is so harsh, and you have already, but you're picking a point, let's amend, because one Nigeria make us great. In Nigeria, we have some parts have been rated as second citizen. It's not a one Nigeria. So the Igbos, cure your ego, build your unity. You don't play politics like you're a victim. You don't play national politics like that. National politics is play without sentiment. When you want to support somebody, support the person, allow others' opinion without being harsh on them. Thank you. If you ever find any value in any part of this video, please do like and share, comment, and let us build a strong community. Some of us may ask, where are you from? I'm an Igbo man, not denying the fact that I come from Igbo land. Do I like entirely how the Igbos play their politics? No. Do I like entirely how the Nigeria system has treated an Igbo man? No. Am I trying to exonerate the Igbos from the position they found themselves in Nigeria today? No. Is the Igbos the best ethnic group in the country? No. Does it mean that the Hausas are the best for this position of presidency in Nigeria? No. Because the data have shown that for the long they have stayed there, we have not seen any change. They are not even bettering the North or bettering Nigeria. So it cannot be their birthright. Are the Yoruba the best? No, they are not. Data has also shown with the little time they have been in the position, there has not been a significant change that will say, yes, a Yoruba is the best. Can we have a better Nigeria? I strongly believe so. Do I think we have credible leaders still in the Nigerian system? Yes, I believe. But I know the system is so corrupt that it takes a lot of courage for the Nigerian system to change. So, my take here is this. For Nigeria to be better, our leaders have to change their modus of operation from the citizens, the military, the way we govern, the way we take our position. It matters. For the Igbos, one of our presidents said during his campaign that power is not a la carte. That means in his remark, he said that you don't wait for power to be given to you. You chase it, you grab it. Some of us criticize him because we believe he meant taking it by force. But in other way around, it means a sleeping man will never be given power on a platter of gold. You must make move. Fight when you need to. And when we say fight, we don't mean violence. Claim your right, claim your mandate. In the Bible, it is said that You cannot be lukewarm, neither cool or hot. You will either be cool or you're hot. Please choose a way to build Nigeria. Let us stick ourselves together. The Igbos, change your way of operation. Change your community system of politicking. It has drawn you down way, way back. The others, they come out like chameleon. They show you a bright color. But in the other time, they bring their black color, their dark color. But you are still learning politics. And you don't play politics as a victim. You either play politics like a warrior, play politics with all the tactics and strategies. They do not expect the system to change tomorrow and the power to be handed over to you. No. Come out, change your system, build yourself. Everything is not all about wealth. The Igbo system of governance is not centered about money. That is why the Igbos are the most democratic state in the country. Because you don't believe in serving one man, you believe in liberalism, where every person stands as his own landlord, not bowing to one person. Yes, Nigeria is a country where different groups with different system of government are being amalgamated together. Igbo with a rule-based order of government, with the Hausas and Yorubas who are multilateralism based. Now, for this system to work together, every entity that make up this system must adjust. You don't stay tight in your system when politics. You should know that these people look at their system and look at our system. You try to find a common ground. Then you build yourself. This is my take on this topic today. Thank you until we meet in the next video. God bless you.